Hi, this is Frank Blau from Bright Light Consulting. I've done a couple of other videos on streaming technology, mostly concerned with technical aspects and some overviews of the technology. But I think today I'd like to talk a little bit about where I see streaming data in late 2013, the kinds of work we're seeing in it, and where I think it's going to be going. Right now I'm seeing a lot of streaming data projects that are more or less replacements for ELT solutions and sometimes ETL solutions. And that's really interesting because here you have a technology that can move data through, again, in real time. And there is going to be some overlap with ETL tools in that space, most definitely. But what I'm seeing a lot of right now is file-based sources for this data. That is, not really swimming upstream against actual machine devices. And I think right now, while it's very interesting and still a very powerful technology, we won't really see the low latency features of streaming technology until we get into doing this actual device connection. And as an example of that, imagine you're in a hospital situation and you're in the ICU and you're connected to all these machines. Streaming technology allows maybe a nurse's station to be looking at this data in real time, generating analytics in real time, generating really smart algorithms on this data in real time, not waiting for the data to be collected somewhere. And I think that we're going to be seeing more of this, the lower and lower latency of the streaming data applications. The other interesting thing that I'm seeing now is connectivity with databases, and that's a really powerful feature of streaming technology in that it can push data directly into a database. But you have to be careful there. The amounts of data, the volume, and the velocity of data that you can generate with streaming data is a fire hose for most database applications. And so you need to have a really strong architecture that's not too tightly coupled with your database server platform, and you need to talk about things like framework-based development, framework-based solutions for loading data into the database so that you let the database handle the things that it's good at and let streams handle what it's good at. And I think there's definitely some overlap going on there now in the industry, and we're still trying to figure out what the best places to do some of this, both transformation and loading, is. But I think we are going to see more of this low latency, which is definitely the future. While we see it today as something that perhaps is a little esoteric, I know that whenever I talk about streaming data with people, sometimes I get funny looks like, what is this guy talking about? Well, I think you're going to be, maybe in 5 years from now, it's going to be the norm, talking about streaming data, talking about how fast we can actually move data from machines directly into analytic solutions. So I'd love to talk to you more about this. You can reach us on our website at www.brightlightconsulting.com, or we're going to be presenting in the Information Management Pavilion at Information on Demand 2013 in Las Vegas next week. That's November 3rd through November 7th. And I'd love for you to come by and talk to us about streaming data and other database technologies. Thank you very much.